Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me, the Real PC. It is so nice to be here with you today. And I'm not going to keep you long. I'm just going to have some final thoughts of the Jussie Smollett, him posting bail last night and after being sentenced 150 days in prison. And I guess the topic is there's so many rumors that has gone on along with this case. We all saw Jesse Smollett say he was not the S word. And also we saw him raise his hand up in the air, and we saw that he had a whole lot of high celebrity and profilers um that was on his side, um that was giving him support. Jesse has claimed his innocence, and the thing that really gets me the most is the almost 2 hours that the judge, before he gave him his sentence. That's what got to me the most. Okay. Um, yes, it was a teachable moment, but in the same token, this man allegedly has already done his community service. He's already paid fines. Okay, whether or not he drove his car to his community service or he called public transportation, that didn't make a difference to me. But I thought that the sentence was a little bit too harsh because he had already, this was about, if you look at it, this was about him lying to the police. Okay, allegedly, about him lying to the police. And in this part of him lying to the police, he had a fine that he had to pay. He paid that. He did his community service. Okay, so now on top of that, we're going to give him an additional fine, an additional restitution, and jail sentence on top of that. And now he's out on bail. So and really he only had 5 months to do, along with the other fines that he would have had to pay. Now we got to go through this process all over again. All over again. The reason why is because, see, he's already had his jury trial, but he's out on bail, and now he may even get more time, or he will go back in there and do this time. So allegedly, when he went in, another the the cell that he was in, allegedly, um the cell that he was in, a he had to be moved to the psychiatric ward, okay, because a new inmate was coming in, okay. But I guess as soon as that was over, he went back into a single cell. On top of that, he had other people to come forward after he even went in and processed and all this. They came forward saying why he should be released. Okay. I'm not gonna hold you long on this. Um I just think that it's I had, like I said, I have mixed feelings with this. I feel like he yes, he did allegedly he say he's innocent. Okay. The courts found him not to be innocent. But after you got your time, they did an appeal, which an appeal was going to be done anyhow, but they did an additional appeal for you to set bond. And at the courts, before he was sentenced, the judge said no bond. The judge said no bond. Do I think that this judge was harder on him? Yeah, I do. Yes, I do. But I think this judge was using him as an example for the next person that comes in behind him not to come with this. Because you have a lot of people who file false false information with the police, with the authorities, and then you have innocent people who goes to jail. You have people who that's gone through, I can't say this word on here, other deep you've gone have people who have gone through domestic um domestic issues, um other issues, and they tell the truth, and it's like they're on trial for telling the truth. But then we have someone who says, I'm innocent. And we go all out our way and we feel so bad for this young man. We felt so bad for this young man. And I don't know how you feel. And I'm not only going to be here on here for a few minutes because I was going to go into the news clipping and go beyond a little bit further, then I was going to really get deep into this. But I'm feeling some kind of way because I felt like if he would have just went on and did his 5 months, he would have got this out of the way. Now it's a possibility that he's out on bail And now we're going to go through this all over again when he could have just got this out of the way. People, tell me, what do you think? Put it down in the comments. And you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and read what I was going to read. Just give me a moment. Let me share my screen. Cause I really feel bad for him. I really do. So basically, okay, Jesse Smollett, it was released from jail following 6 nights behind bars after an appeals court agreed with his lawyer that he should be free pending the appeals of the conviction for lying to the police about a racist and homophobic attack. The former Empire actor walked out of Cook County Jail on Wednesday surrounded by his security. Okay. He did not comment as he got into a waiting USB, but his attorney said Smollett, who was black and gay, was the target of a racist justice system and people playing politics. The appeal court ruling came after a Cook County judge sentenced Smollett last week to immediately begin serving 150 days for conviction of on 5 felony counts of disorderly conduct for lying to the police, and an outburst immediately after the sentence was handed down. Smollett proclaimed his innocence and said he was not the S word. And if anything happened to me when I go in there, I did not do it to myself. And you must all know that. The appeal said that Smollett could be released after posting a personal recognized bond of $150,000, meaning he didn't have to put down money but agrees to come to court as required. Smollett defense attorney, I cannot pronounce his name, but speaking to the his reporters outside the jail, Smollett left said the family is very, very happy with today's development. I guess his attorney is either Ooch or Utch. Said during this time at the jail, Smollett had not eaten and drank only water, though he did not say why. So he was actually on a hunger strike. He went on a hunger strike. Okay, you got some people saying that this was for attention. Why did you go on a hungry strike? Maybe he just didn't want the food. I don't know. Maybe he wasn't hungry. But eventually, if he was stayed in there long enough, he would have eaten. But anyway, he criticized the special prosecutor in the decision to change Smollett again after the initial charges were dropped by Cook County State Attorney Tim Fox, and he paid a fine. That he had paid a fine. He has also called the judge sentence excessive for a low level felony, and the appeal court doesn't play politics. So that was the state attorney. Like I said, I have a lot of mixed feelings for this. And do I think okay, I think a lot of people in his family was or he was afraid that he may get hurt because he was um a gay man and a celebrity gay man at that, a black gay man, which I don't think color or if you're gay or I don't think those really have anything um to I don't think that has anything to do with it. You know, I think I I don't know whether or not if he was going to be in population, but I truly believe that I'm just thinking, you know, okay, we had this high profile man, and that I was thinking that okay, he's going to be in solitary confinement, that he would be in a room, in a cell, just in a cell where he comes like protective custody or something like that, where he comes out a certain time, he gets his tray, come to his room, his cell or things like that. That's how I was picturing how his time was going to do. Maybe he would get some books, he would read some books, but I didn't really see him coming out um in population. I didn't think they would put him in population because maybe he's right. Maybe he did have a fear if he goes into population that maybe harm would be done. You understand? Maybe those were some of the things that may would have went on. We don't know, but it's their job to protect us, to protect you no matter what. I mean, I know there's different levels in prison, but I think that he would have been in being that he was a star. I think he would have been in protective custody and and maybe if he wanted to be into maybe in a room to his a cell to himself, I don't know. Did he have that right? I don't know. But it just would be sad for and I'm I'm being very sentimental because people would say, "Oh, he only had 5 months." I look at it like this. This man has said, but he's out on an appeal, and there's a possibility that he may have to go through this all over again. When I think he may well, even though he got 5 months, I only think he will only have done 30 days. Y'all tell me what you think. Tell me what do you think on this on 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 this topic. Tell me in the comments, what do you think about this? And do you think he should have stayed in and did the 5 months and maybe only got 30 or 60 days? So when he left, it would have been over. Or do you think it's better that maybe you think he may win and he may win and may not do any time at all and just have to go through the community? I think he was just double charged to me. This is how I feel. I feel like he was double charged because he had already paid the fines. He already had did community service. And yes, I think the judge was harder on him than they are harder on people that do worse crimes. Y'all, I'm going to end it. It's almost my half an hour, and it was laying heavy on my heart. Tell me what you think. Write down in the comments, tell me how you feel. And I catch y'all in the next video. I'm going to play my outro. And don't forget to hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel because I'm kind of lost for words for right now. So just tell me what you think. Write it down in the comments. Hit the like button. Share the video. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And I catch you on the next one. I'm going to play my outro. Y'all have a good day. I catch you on the next video. Bye-bye.